Hello, family! My name is Silva, and I am here today continuing my playthrough of Beacon Pines. We're on Chapter 2 and Part 2. So, if you're ready to see some more gameplay, let's hop into it. Oh, and if you haven't seen Episode 1, what are you doing? Please go back and watch that. You'll have no idea what's going on. But if you have watched Episode 1, well, let's go. Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established.
I absolutely love and adore the last names Valentine, Heart, and Love. Those names, they do it for me.
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Whose sudden death? His dad's? Also, the town is pretty young.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
36 years young. It's not even as old as some people that live in the town even. Very funny. Alright, let's talk to this guy, and you'll see very quickly why I said it like that. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure? Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. Yeah, gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. Gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits. And all that. I don't trust this guy. It's like whatever he says, I want to do the exact opposite. Something about it, just something about the way he talks and how it reads deems untrustworthy. Oh no, the left side's a little low. Sorry, Mr. Young Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do it's Mayor
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright. What can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, I'm just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Alright, Mayor. I don't remember if there was anything down here. Doesn't seem like it. Let's ponder. Ugh. Something about that Mr. Kerr. He just creeps me out in the weirdest way. Mayor Valentine's alright. Albeit a little insecure. I do love this town. Let's go! Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
You, Mr. Sinclair. Ah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Curly as always. Used to have a personally nice view from here till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If this was showdown, they won't. It ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Now, this interaction. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the frickin' king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Jerks. Don't listen to him, Iggy. No, that's Iggy. Don't listen to him, August? I don't remember his name. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Oh, golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
He's not wearing a sweater vest. Unless, no, that's just a normal vest. It doesn't look very sweater material. Anyway, wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're gonna be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get, oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess, if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See? That wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. What a guy. What a Chad. What a pal. What a time. Old Pickler's Pond. Hey, Judson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But it was never about the catch. This is where I couldn't think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever roll his chair back, I've taken a standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. And chair makes for a great listener. Well, I be.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
All right, let's get some fishing. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Let's start with some
Luca
junk.
tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
What fish could resist some good junk? Give it a good guess now. All right, Dad. Oh, I got a fish, Dad. Dad, it's coming. I can feel it. I'm reeling it in. It won't be long now. A boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope the other boat at least has a sock to keep it company. I realized I should do like more of a kitty voice just 'cause he's 6. Let's
Luca
do a
gently
tickle.
baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
For now, Dad. All right. And go. I got something. We're gonna reel it in. Hopefully it's a fish and not a boot this time. We got a duck. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Yep, Dad, you told me for sure. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? All right, Dad. See you later. Oh, I want to read the sign. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. I still think running through this water will get us a charm. No, I want to keep running through the water. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like splash or puddle or something. Okay, maybe not.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy.
Geoff. That is Geoff. Geoffrey. That's not Jeff.
They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
And who exactly is old Geoff? I wonder. And what are these tally marks representative of? I don't know.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
And a good friend Rollo is. Mission control. It's good to be back here. Home away from home. I guess that's actually what Rollo wants.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Is he wrong, though? What if it's
Luca's
humans?
winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness. Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Oh!
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped,
For the aliens, of course.
it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Blue 42. I don't think that's what truckers say. Alright, let's talk to Rollo. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would. Rollo, we would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo. If you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burnt down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me. This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Well, we've checked out everything we could check out here, so let's go. Away! See you later, Jensen, or whatever your name was. You guys suck. Except, not you. You're cool. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up. Rollo. And this cute little town hall. Alright. Let's start to the far left and work our way back. Hey, Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you, Luca. Let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. Really setting the kid up for success. Hee. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca. What's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Bye, Luca. Oh, how I love these characters. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Oh, morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. All right, Miss
Luke
Nelson.
could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
The Early Bean, similar to the Coffee Bean, coffee shop that I've been to before. Don't stalk me.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain,
Miss Hatch.
too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
I am Miss Hatch. You will always catch me with the book by a fountain. I love Miss Hatch. Miss Hatch is awesome. The two wandering down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. I forgot about the foreshadowing in this part. I did. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gate going? Not great. Still pretty cold out. I'm in the business of sewing cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. This interaction is probably my favorite one. You'll see why. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for a town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leading to town. And there still is only one road leading to town, kid. Oh, right. I love that interaction. Oh, can we read this at all? No. Okay. See you later, Luca. Now let's go to the diner top. Oh, read the sign first. Last Chance Diner. Now, I'll say it a little bit. I'll say after we talk to everyone. There's Last Chance Diner. Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Some strange things going on, you guys. Some strange things. And the happy, upbeat music is not gonna deter me from recognizing that. Up at Dawn Newsstand. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake ya. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break.
Dawn is the cutest.
By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rilla said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. She'll be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean about something strange is happening in town, because a lot of people just aren't around. And yeah, you can use the excuse that they're prepping for the festival, but I don't buy it. So that's strange. Also, the foreshadowing Miss Hatch had at the fountain where she's like, the two set off on a dangerous path, or set off on a path not knowing danger is ahead. Also, strange. Strange foreshadowing. So basically, at this point, I am suspicious of everything. Not every person, but everything I am suspicious of. And something is gonna go down.
John Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder.
Morning, Luca. What's today have in store for you?
I was wondering if you heard any news about...
News! The Beacon Beacon knows the news that needs knowing.
Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse?
Nope.
Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night.
Rolo. Ought to be careful poking around that part of town.
Winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. It's weird. It's weird. There's something weird going on. Luca. Just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy. What's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
And I think this is a part of the gameplay, because I am almost sure I've gotten every single charm I could up to this point.
Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Please ramble, I love your voice. Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Oh, well, not really. Nope. Luca, you little fibber. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you?
Oh, Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless.
Hello?
So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us.
Hello?
Why are you doing that turn thing with your buddy? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she?
Woo, get in trouble! Complete. Don't mind me. Just over here lurking. Uselessly.
Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh?
I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast.
Wasn't hungry.
Also, couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored.
Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots.
We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest.
Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hankomatic Shrinkle Ray.
All the more reason to keep on digging.
There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind...
Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I'll haul you home myself. I love Roxy.
Froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
The big sisters understand.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer and the sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. I'm leaning against the wall though. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats.
I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report!
We're gonna investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? No. Cool, Cool, cool. I got a feeling he's got a crush on Fitz, but I also have a feeling Don has a crush on him. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
I think it's true. You shouldn't underestimate what a man can do with time. Hey, Solomon. Apologies. No time for chit-chat. Okay. Bye, Solomon.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago.
Joff.
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Oh, poor Joff. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. We need the library. We need all the books. Here we go. Look, my boy. Hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great. But I guess Juniper will have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me a dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go? Sweeter than any jam on earth. Homie Skillet, that's a child you're talking to. A child? Just so you know, in case you forgot.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Okay, we're getting really close to a part of the game that I have yet to play, but before we move into that part, we're going to end this episode right here, and when we come back, we're going to talk to this cute little bunny rabbit here, see what's going on, and then make our way to the warehouse, where all gameplay from that point forward will be brand new for me. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you had, maybe think about subscribing, because if you turn on your post notifications, the next time I upload the next part for this playthrough of Beacon Pines, you'll get notified, and you can come back here and we can enjoy the fun together yet again. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful, great, beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time, all right? Bye!